with another one.
All right, guys, here in front of you is my 2009 Scion XP. The problem that I'm having with the Scion is somebody pumped diesel gas into this gasoline engine. This thing is spitting smoke, it's puttering, it's turning off. Here in front of you is a air-operated fluid extractor. It will extract any fluid from your vehicle. Technically, it's not supposed to be used for gasoline, but I used it for gasoline because I felt like this would work. I have the extracting hose connected to the fuel tube at the back of the engine. This right here is the SST hose. At the end of this hose is a fuel tube connector. The fuel tube connector connects to the fuel tube, which is in the back of the motor. Now, this right here is called a fuel pipe clip. On the side of this fuel pipe clip is a little lever that you pull back on, and that releases it so that you can remove the fuel tube clip from the fuel tube connector, which then allows you to remove the connector from the tube. The fluid extractor is connected to my air compressor. The air compressor is creating a controlled suction to remove the fluid or fuel from the tank. So I have this thing turned on, and as you can see, it's pulling the gas directly out of the tank. Just go down to the bottom down here, let you see the fluid extractor and how it's collecting all of the gasoline and diesel mix in the container. You can see how much fluid is in the container. But I mean, this thing is working well. It's just pulling it out. This is the best way, in my opinion, to pull gasoline or diesel out of your tank. Now, in order for the fluid extractor to have suction, you have to introduce air into the tank. Now, the tank is sealed. So in order to introduce air into the tank, just remove the fuel cap. Now, we're going to take a look in the inside of the vehicle and see how much gas has been pulled out. Now, as you can see, it's actually on E. Now, I've been doing this for about 30 to 40 minutes. The capacity of the tank itself is 2.3 gallons. I have extracted at least 10 gallons. So I filled this thing up a couple of times. I'm thinking that this right here is probably the last amount of gas that's going to be in here. Once I fill this tank up, it should be good. You can see it's still pulling gas and diesel out of the tank right now. It should be good after this, guys. Here's a clear view of the fluid being collected into the tank. In my descriptions, I will have a link for this product. Now let's put everything back together. All right, guys, so what we're gonna do is connect everything back together. That is the fuel tube back there. Let's see, what we're gonna do is take the clip, push down until it snaps, pull back up just to make sure that it doesn't come off. Then you're gonna take the clip goes in this way. You stick the clip in and it goes over top of it. Let's see, just put it over top, make sure it's on tight, and then snap it down. You see that? That's to stop it from coming loose. So we got that down. Let's move on. All right, so I'm gonna take this and put this back down here. Remember, it goes on top of that, okay? Now, make sure you take the clip and pull the clip towards you so that you can get to it once you slide this back on. Okay, so we're gonna take it, put it back on. So we got that back on, and we'll unclip this later, but just make sure you got it moved to where you need it to be, okay? All right, over here, you're gonna have to move everything out of the way. Just like that. Now what we're gonna do is put this back on. Make sure that this is set in the right area. It's not right. There it is. Now it's right. Put this back on top. Just like that. You can see down there it's not actually on. Hold on. Just like that. Now at the back here, those need to go inside these. I know it's kind of hard to see, but you need to lean this in there first. So let's lean that in first. All right, now you can see that's leaned there in there. That clip and that clip right there. Now, go ahead and tighten these down. All of them. Make sure it's not one in the back. Okay. Now that you have that on, you should have a line, 2 lines back here. Okay. This top line right here goes over top, but you need to get your clip and put your clip on this line right here. So we're gonna put that on and then place it right over top of this. All right, give me a second. To make this easier, the one that's coming off to the side right here, put that on first in the back. It goes to the white hose. It goes right here. See where I'm pointing? So I'm gonna slide that on. You see? Right here, it goes right there, and then slide that on. So you get it on there good. Okay. So you see how I got that on back there? This one right here. And then you're gonna tighten the clip. Get this clip, open it and pull it forward. Just like that. See how I have it on? Alright, now you're gonna do the top one. Remember the big clip goes on this one, on this hose. Just slide it down on it. Just like that. Squeeze it and slide it down. Just like that. So now we have both of those on, right? Now, see this hose clip back here? As you can see that right here. Clip this onto this hose. Just like that. See how that hose is connected right there? So that's holding. So both clips are on, and this is holding this hose. Right? Now over here on this side, we're gonna push this in. Just like that. Okay? Now, got the connector here. All the connectors are right here. Let's see, so the shorter one right here goes here. Turn it around. Hold on. Alright, so this one right here goes to the bottom one down here. Just like this. Just like that. And then pull up on it and make sure it doesn't come loose. Okay? Then you have this bigger one. It goes right here to your sensor. Make sure that doesn't come off. Alright, so we got connected, hose connected, the one down here in the back connected, both clips, retaining clips are on, retaining clip here is on too. So all of that's done. Now you just gotta feed this into this spot right here. Get that out the way. Alright, so all of that is done. The only thing left is this hose right here. This hose goes down in the bottom down here. Okay, right now I have the valve cover gasket off, or the valve cover off. All right, so this hose right here goes down in the bottom down there. Big side goes in, so it just pushes in like this, and then you just push it in there. Okay, and this top piece goes in the valve cover. Right now I have it off because I'm replacing the valve cover gasket, but that's how you hook everything back up on this side when you're extracting the gas from the tank. All right, guys, and don't forget to connect the big clip from the intake boot to the throttle body at the back of the motor. This is J.O.A.T.D, and I'm out.